Money. Woo! What an emotional subject. As a creative artist, as somebody that's out on their own, they're independent, or if you're an entrepreneur, money, we can get obsessed with it. So what I'm going to be talking about right now is that the key to your success, your happiness, and to everything you're doing is to not be obsessed with money. Don't get me wrong, money is an important element. It's what pays the bills, it's what helps you survive and buys your food and pays your rent, and you know, let's not ignore that. Money is crucial, it's very important, but to be obsessed with it and when that becomes your only goal, then you're going to find that your life is empty, you're going to lose your motivation, you're going to run into some health issues, and you're going to get your focus away from creating your art and doing the things that you love. Let's face it, why are you watching this movie? Why are you watching this video? Probably because you're thinking that it could probably increase your income. Nothing wrong with that. I'm all with that. I hope that it can. That's my goal, is to help you make money at doing what you love. Making a living at doing what you love. Listen, why do people like us go into the creative arts? Why do we go out on our own? You know, is it because of the money? You know, sure, if we've got a startup business, we have those dreams of having lots of money. But for the most part, a lot of us go into this field because we want to do something worthwhile with the time that we spend doing it. So it's loving what you do. That is the object here. It's about what you do with your time, what you do with your life, and making money to create more of this activity, to create more films, to create more music, to create more art, and to keep on doing what we're doing and to spread happiness in the world. That really is our objective of being in the creative field. Don't get fooled by TV. You know, commercials, it's a consumer society out there. We're being pushed to believe that we need all kinds of stuff that perhaps we don't. And we get caught in that treadmill. Look out, you know, you're going to be in trouble. You're not going to feel good about yourself or about what you're doing with your art. So let's look at the facts. You know, it doesn't increase your happiness. They've done studies all over the place, you know, like, hey, you check it out. I'm very serious. You know, if money is your sole objective, you know, you're never going to be happy. You know, basically, you know, you've heard the expression, a high maintenance lifestyle. Look at these gangbangers, these people that go out and they do all kinds of stuff that they hate, you know, just to keep a certain lifestyle going. You see it in all kinds of professions, the legal profession, you know, the high finance, you know, sure, a lot of people love it, but, you know, those are the ones that are looking at it like a game. They win, they lose, and, you know, but people who get caught up in that lifestyle, and then they have to maintain it. So they have to maintain a lifestyle and effectively do a lot of things and spend a lot of hours doing things that they don't want to do. It's been proven that, you know, people who are obsessed with money usually have health problems. They have problems with their energy, their vitality. They end up with high cholesterol, the greater use of drugs and alcohol and tobacco. You know, and on the other spectrum, you know, in people that are poor, you know, that are always obsessed with money too. Maybe they don't have it, but, you know, they could be obsessed with it, and that's not good either. Or to pretend that it's not important. So you got to find that balance of understanding what money is. It's really an exchange for goods and services, for the value of what you do. Nothing more, nothing less. Seek out your art, your creativity, and focusing on that, and the money will follow. Sure, it's not just going to happen on its own. You have to, you know, set up the right systems and billing systems and, you know, your PayPal accounts, whatever it takes on your internet to get paid, and understand the value of what you do. You don't want to be giving everything away for free all the time. most people understand you've got to make a living. It's a very common thing in the arts, where they expect the artists and those people to do things for absolutely nothing, while all the organizers, the administrators, and everybody else get paid. So it's up to you to kind of take a stand and say, well, hey, you know, I'll do so much, I'll do my part, but you know, and every once in a while perhaps you might want to give something away because you believe in the cause and that you feel like you're making a contribution that can help, but you can't do it all the time. We know that, okay? You've got to really check yourself and understand why we seek out money. If you're seeking out money to help your projects, to make a living, these are very important, valid things. You're going to feel really good about getting those paychecks, and when you get that money, you're going to feel really good about it. You know, for the most part, a lot of people who become extremely wealthy usually come from poverty. They're looking for self-esteem. They look for the approval of other people. You know, how much money you make? Well, I make 6 figures, or I do this kind of job, and what happens is that their whole persona is attached to that, and you take that away and there's not much there. So what you have to do, and don't get me wrong, there's a lot of wealthy people who are very happy and handle it quite well, and I'm talking about obsessive, you know, people who are obsessive about money, and that's the only thing that they're interested in. Don't have love for themselves, that have, you know, have lived in poverty, have to scrape and scrounge, and then it becomes, and they never grow, and they still maintain those attitudes as they go through their life. And or it could be things that are handed down from our parents or people around us, and you know, so our attitude toward money has to be brought up to date and have a clear understanding of it, and you want to be treated fairly for what you do, and charge what's right and get value, and you can make not only a good living, you can become wealthy and you can become happy, and if you decide you want to give your money away, that's great too. But you know, use money as an exchange for your services and your value, and that anything you bring to a project, and you're going to be a lot happier, and you're going to have better work, and you know, you'll be able to relax and have a happy life and not worry about things all the time.